This is a podcast. If you ever heard of a podcast, great. That just saved me so much time because I was gonna have to catch you up on, 1,000 years of podcasting. A lot of people don't know when they found the Dead Sea Scrolls. Right in the middle, I swear, there's a Squarespace ad. They took it out. Which is interesting because this was, before podcasts, but this is considered a prophetic work. Gotta give them credit. Square, we do have websites and we do have places to post them, including squarespace.com. Get 30% off your next website. And that's direct from scripture, okay? I mean, the 11th commandment was literally, thou shalt not invite Andy Dick to your podcast. It was there, but they took it off because they didn't know what the hell it meant. They're like, this one must have been a mistake. No! If only more people had been warned! What's funny is Andy Dick, his name sounds like it describes, literally what he is. It's like, what the hell is that guy's problem? You're like, oh, he's an Andy Dick. You know exactly what I mean by that, even if you didn't know who Andy Dick is. I've seen, some recent appearances of Andy Dick where I was like, he's kind of fucked up, but he's, very candorous about it and very open and honest about, what his whole deal is. Do you think becoming self-aware alone is enough? Bet you weren't expecting that kind of question this early in the podcast, huh? You can't, run... it's not like you can run someone over in a crosswalk and the person is, lying in pain, bleeding out in the road, and you're just like, I'm such a piece of shit. I'm not a good driver. I'm trying, but I'm gonna try to do better. It's just hard right now. Because I have a headache. And then the guy just dies. It's not like the cops aren't going to let you off. So what you might as well do is say, oh, I meant to do that. That was part of my plan. As far as I'm concerned, those are the only two ways to handle that situation. Choose your alignment. By the way, Andy Dick is not going to call in. He doesn't have my number. I don't have his number. So I'm not worried about it. You know what I am worried about? War, famine, disease. Those are the top three. I'd put Andy Dick in the number 4 slot. Once we deal with those things, we have to deal with Andy Dick, we all just show up at his house and we're like, okay, we gotta fix this guy. We'll do whatever we have to do. If you're still, sniffing shit through a straw after that, I don't know what to tell you, Cocaine is such a weird drug to want to do. With drinking, it kind of makes sense, because it's well, this is what my body does anyway. Might as well mix in a little bit of fun juice in there. But with cocaine, you're like, what is this even based on? Where are you coming from with this? Obviously there's the whole thing of coffee and beer and, medication also being drugs that are socially acceptable. Because they're good for you. And it's because I said so. I get to decide now. I work for the DEA, okay? I'm the one who tests all the drugs to make sure they're actually drugs. I know what they do. They make the canine try it, don't they? And if the dog seems to have an overwhelming experience and then start really getting into the idea of making an album of electronic music with sitars, if that happens, then, the shit was tainted. How'd that dog get into that? These dogs, let's face it, they're jackbooted thugs with the authority of a state backing them. So why would they be getting into sitar music? Because of the drugs. I work for the DEA, I know what I'm talking about. Breaking Bad is based on my experiences. Everything that happened to Hank happened to me. I'm dead. I've been dead for years. This podcast is fake. It's been in your head this whole time. I've been trying to tell you this. Wake up. The year is 2077. You're not a human being. You're a space worm that came to Earth and died in a horrible accident. And now you're hallucinating life decades ago. I almost said hundreds because we're not good at math in the future. I'm just kidding. You're not a worm. If you have, mental issues, you're definitely just a person. I checked all of you. I checked to make sure you're all... No bots allowed. If a fucking robot calls the podcast, do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pour a bucket of water on you, okay? This also works on cats. I mean, I don't think you should do it unless you're in a situation where a cat is really threatening your life. If you're being, like, hunted by a tiger or a lion, and you just spray it with a hose, is that gonna work? The only other people who've ever Googled this are, like, doing it on their phone, like, frantically. They're, like, making all kinds of typos. I think I'm the only person who's ever typed it correctly into Google. This is from the World Wildlife Fund. Don't panic. Try to stay calm and not be rash. Just as humans would be shocked if they met a tiger suddenly, tigers may experience the same thing. Second, block the attack. Oh, okay. So you just block it. Oh, okay, good. Also, try to speak calmly but firmly to get the tiger to move out of the way, just like you'd talk to your pet. If that doesn't work, you can attack the tiger's vital body parts. The slightest resistance will make it harder for the tiger to beat us. It says beat us. Am I fighting it with the world... Isn't the World Wildlife Fund supposed to help animals? Okay. Well, I like how it goes through all the steps and then it's like... Just fucking punch the piece of shit to death. Throw an object in another direction. Distracted by throwing an object to confuse... I don't think that's gonna work. It's not a guard from Metal Gear. My new favorite animal is, sea lions. The thing I like about sea lions is that every single video I see of one, it's making a completely new noise that I've never heard, and it's doing some kind of new little dance emote that I've never seen another one do. Like, a lot of animals are derivative. It's like, have you ever seen a pigeon with a personality? You see seals, they give like theater kid energy a lot of the time. It's like they all showed up to a theatrical production called Living the Life of a Sea Lion. And they're like, I'm gonna make it my own thing. I'm gonna be a star. They're animals like tigers who have to hunt. They have to earn a living. They have to risk their lives every day. And what is a seal in an aquarium doing? They're doing stuff like 3 of them will come out and they'll go, hello, hello, hello. It's like, do you have any idea what the world is like for the rest of your kind? I'm actually at the point where I kind of just really like pretty much all animals now. Capybara, pretty good. That's S tier, you know. Seals, yeah, S tier. Cats, dogs, sure, throw them up there. Birds, yeah. Yeah, they can all be there. It's fine. That was my Noah impression. What'd you think? It's not, I mean, it's not historically accurate, you know. I'm not speaking Aramaic. Or what would you have spoken? Yeah, I'm looking it up. Nobody really knows. Initially, before and after the flood, there was one language until Nimrod built Babylon, and the people rebelled. Such a fucking classic Nimrod move. Why'd you build Babylon, fucking Nimrod? You dumbass. Again, this podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. You can create a website. Slurp Von Lipstick is here. He's the host of Time Check. He comes out here every week. He tells you what time it is. He recently told me that Time Check holds a mirror up to society, and I asked him what that meant. And he ran sprinting from me. He ran out of a grocery store with items in his basket. Security brought him back in. They dragged him into grocery jail. They forgot that he was in the little cell overnight. He was stuck, and he was like, I swear to God the carrots can talk to each other. They do it at night. And he still hasn't answered me. He still hasn't told me how Time Check holds a mirror up to society. He pisses me off when he says stuff like that. I'll hold a mirror up to your ass, okay? Then you can see what you look like when you say stupid shit like that. I'm sorry to go in so hard on him. I know that, like, he works really hard, he reads a clock, he says what time it is, and then he leaves. Anyway, folks, give it up for Slurp on Lipstick. Thank you so much, thank you so much. Why is the Olympic song playing? Why is that playing? I don't want that either. I don't want that. I'm not dinosaurs, so that doesn't make sense. It's time check, I'm Slurp on Lipstick. Play something, you know, timey. No, that's the 60-minute sound effect. Who is in the booth right now? By the way, the time check segment this week, it's not brought to you by Squarespace. It's brought to you by their competitor, Round Void. Round Void is a premium luxury subscription service where you can pay upwards of millions of dollars to have websites removed from the internet. If you want CNN.com removed, they can do it. They can, like, they'll kill people. Well, they don't say that in the, like, I'm not supposed to, but they will kill people, and they have done it. And, hold on a second, I'm getting a call. Oh. This is my, homunculus, my little creature that I made. He lives in my house. He's technically a dependent. I can write him off on my taxes the same way that I write him off, basically, generally speaking. Hello? Are you mowing the lawn right now? Homunculus, the lawnmower kills bugs that are bigger than you. Yeah, I'm sorry you had to come across some of them. I'm sure that was really scary. What I would do, I would just block their attacks. I told you can play Lawn Mowing Simulator 2026. And you can buy all the add-ons. I don't care. Even though it's ridiculous for a fucking $70 game to not come with any additional content. Yeah, I know it's because it's a successful marketing model, Homunculus, but I think it's unfair to the consumer. It makes you feel like a damn sucker. Oh yeah, it's all about profits with you. Why do you care about corporations more than you care about people, Homunculus? Actually, that's a really good argument. That actually does make me think about things a lot differently. No, that doesn't mean you can keep mowing the lawn. Stop. It's also really late to be mowing the lawn. It's 10:10 p.m. Yes, that's this week's time check. What is it? Just calm down. I told you ants have no authority over you. You have to stand up to them. There's no such thing as ants that stand on two legs and speak perfect English. But even if they did exist, don't obey them either. Hold on a second, I'm getting another call on the timeline. Can you just stand by there? Yes, I know you're always standing on business. You're always, like, just a little bit behind on all the internet stuff, you know? Hello, you're on with the timeline.
I am ant number 1734 of the ant tribe, known as ant tribe number 33,799,413,200.
Okay, that's not relevant.
I am a member of a highly evolved ant species, and for the first time in the history of the relationship between our species, I'd like to make peace with you. And I would like for you to stop mowing the lawn, also known to us ants as the entire world. What the fuck is that?
That's my homunculus. I'm sorry, homunculus. I should have believed you. I'm gonna do like what any good negotiator in war does. I'm gonna say, I'll do anything you want, as long as it's also exactly what I want. No, you can't be an impartial moderator. You're the one doing the killing, homunculus. Yeah, everybody says that. I was young. I didn't know. I didn't think about it. Well, you should have thought about it, homunculus. You're gonna live with this for the rest of your life.
Homunculus, you're not so different from us. You could join us.
No. Do not do this. He's very impressionable.
You've seen our ways. You're one of us now. join us. You can be a part of our ant ball.
Don't tell them what an ant ball is.
An ant ball is when we get in a big ball, and it's how we move across bodies of water. We take turns drowning.
How is that appealing to you? You're so fucked up, homunculus. You know what? I gotta go home. I gotta deal with this, as always. Check out my new fragrance coming out. It's called Rosemary and Thyme, spelled T-I-M-E, of course. It doesn't smell like rosemary or thyme. It smells like horseradish. Every single concoction they make in the lab, it ends up smelling like horseradish. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? They're like, we don't know what's going on. They just keep drinking and making stuff smell like horseradish by accident. You can get a job doing anything these days. Anyway, I'm the guy who checks the time professionally, and I make money from that. See you later. Ladies and gentlemen, give it every single ounce of life you have. I'm looking out into the audience. If you're not all withered husks by the time this applause break is over, then this applause break is not over. No, you can't just leave. I locked the doors. Oh, I forgot to lock the doors. They're easily going out the doors. Okay. Wow, well now I don't know what Slurp-on lipstick is going to subsist on in the interim. The thing keeping him alive is the life force of everyone around him. That's why he's the way he is. So I don't know how he's going to get by. He's going to look like when E.T. looked like shit in that river next time we see him. You gotta admit, E.T. looked like shit in that river. If E.T. saw that, he'd be like, why did you put that in there? They should have cut it out. They should have just said off screen, oh, we found E.T. He looked really bad when we found him, but he, he cleans up nice, and it pans to E.T. and he's like in a tuxedo and he does a little wink. He flashes his teeth. That's how that movie should have gone. It was too real. It was too raw. They actually did, I think there was a later release where they replaced the guns with walkie-talkies. Am I wrong? You can't show a gun. You can show a gun on the news, so, you know, if you're a kid, you can get away with seeing all kinds of stuff you shouldn't be seeing if you're watching the news. It's like my parents don't like to expose me to death, pain, and misery. So that's why I have to put on the old rabbit ears and try to get CNN and see if I can make out a fuzzy image of a hospital being blown up. They should have, just as a joke, back when it existed, they should have swapped CNN with the Playboy channel for like just one chunk of time. You're like, how is Girls Going Wild news? They've always been wild. I already know about this. The people trying to watch Playboy, they're like, I guess the Senate is kind of sexy, like, just a bunch of people voting on things. Kind of, when you think about it, it's kind of good. It's just like having sex. You're wearing a suit. Anytime you do roleplay, it's always a big argument, like which one of us is going to be Chuck Schumer this time, you know? Is this known? Did they do something with Hugh Hefner's penis? It just seems like some stupid thing that would happen. Like they'd put it in like a museum. They're like, this is a sexual penis. This is one of the more sexual penises that have ever existed. I just feel like that happened. Like now that I've had the idea, I feel like I've manifested it. And there's absolutely no fucking way I'm gonna Google Hugh Hefner's penis. Deceased. Maybe Hugh Hefner's penis, but not deceased. Even I have, you know, I draw the line somewhere. Yeah, this episode brought to you by Squarespace.com. Squarespace wants to remind all of its users as well, don't be tempted by the dark forces of roundvoid.com. Websites deserve to exist. Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello? You're on with the Purgatory Podcast. What can I do for you?
Hello, I'm Dr. Domain, CEO of RoundVoid.com. You wouldn't happen to have a website by any chance, would you?
I don't know. I don't think you should be allowed to just delete someone's website if you have enough money.
Well, We have payment plans if you can't pony up the cash.
That's not the point. I just think it's wrong.
What if we could take down X.com?
You mean Twitter?
X, the website X.com.
You mean Twitter.com?
X, I said.
You mean Twitter?
X.
Okay.
We want to destroy X.com for one reason only.
Elon Musk?
No, we liked it better when the profile picture was a square. We didn't like it when they changed it to a circle. We liked the square.
Oh. Just don't kill anybody for this one, you know?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, right. That last guy, he wasn't killed. I know the official story is he cut his own brakes because he found out Family Guy had been canceled. Even though Family Guy hadn't been canceled, he misheard something that somebody else said.
That's right.
Sure, that's what the police report says, but... Hold on, somebody else is calling. Oh, it's Slurp on Lipstick. Hello?
Hey, stop talking to that guy. He's my sponsor. You're sponsored by Squarespace.
Oh my god, I'm giving into the dark side. What am I doing? Look, is Twitter bad? On net? Maybe. But where else am I gonna see sea lions without context? Or, you know, liminal horses or whatever. That stuff has a home, and it's called Twitter.com.
No, it's not. It's called X.com.
Called Twitter. Go to your browser, put in www.twitter.com, and you will go there.
Well, okay, that is kind of hard to... That does hurt my case.
By the way, is your real name Dr. Domain?
My real name is Data Center.
Okay, fine. I gotta go. Thank you. Oh, shit, I almost forgot to do the World Cup update. Our correspondent is at the World Cup. Folks, it's our sports correspondent, Pedro Sagittarius. How's it going out there on the pitch, Pedro?
My name isn't Pedro Sagittarius. It's Dan Reynolds.
Oh, where did I get Pedro Sagittarius from? Oh, that wasn't a dream I had. I'm really sorry about that. You ever have a dream where you meet someone and you wake up and you're like, there's a part of me that's gone, knowing that Pedro Sagittarius isn't real. But you're okay too, so...
Okay. What do you exactly need to know?
Whatever you want to talk about, Pedro. I mean, sorry. Dan. I mean, I don't know anything about this. I'm not following it.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, then okay. Then there's like 4 teams or something. 2 of them are from Australia, 2 of them are from Canada.
Uh-huh.
And they're battling it out. Canada lost. Then they won, then they lost, then they lost, then they won.
Oh.
Yeah. 2 guys died, too.
How?
They stepped on nails.
On the field?
Yeah, I don't know. So, anything else?
No, I think that covers it. What else do you do?
Who, me?
Yeah, because obviously this isn't your thing.
Yeah, I'm into horse racing.
Oh, yeah? So you're a gambler?
No, I race the horses.
Oh, so you're the jockey.
I don't know what the fuck you're not understanding. I race against the horses.
Oh. What's your win rate?
It's good.
Okay. I mean, they got 4 legs, you got 2.
Exactly. It's a handicap. It's fucking bullshit.
Well, you're the one who's doing this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, listen. Do you believe in centaurs?
No, I mean, not really, but who knows?
Do you believe someone could become a centaur?
I don't think so. Like, through science?
Yeah, or magic or something. Do you think it's possible?
I don't know why.
I think it's the only way to beat them.
Look, just do like basketball or just do a normal sport.
Yeah.
Are you crying?
Yeah.
Look, you ever seen a horse cry?
No.
Well, there you go. Okay. Why the long face?
You know why I'm sad?
I know him. It's a horse joke. All right, goodbye. Anyway, that's going to do it for the podcast, which is, it's still delivered to you at no cost, at no charge. Shipping the podcast overseas it's extremely expensive to do. There are some remote uncontacted tribes that have found out about the podcast and they get it delivered on cassette tape every week. It's really expensive to do that. I just send it in a Talkboy and they can record a message on the other side of the tape, and all they ever tell me is that time check is the best part of the podcast and I should just cut out all the other parts. That's fine. I don't need to be liked by everybody. So to those listeners, I just want to say, and it's not racist because you don't know which race I'm even talking about. I'm Schrödinger's racist. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.